After last night, I know this ain't gonna be a popular opinion, but I really like where this team is heading. I do. I'll explain. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? I already asked y'all last night how y'all feeling. I'm hoping that if you had a little bit of angst and worry and nervousness last night after the win, that's over. I would hope that your senses have come back to you and you realize that we're 8-4 in command of the division. We got a record just as good as pretty much every team in the league, and we're trending in the right direction. I'm telling you, last night's victory was great to me. It was really great to me. After getting a chance to digest everything that went down, discuss things with football minds. Shout out to my boy, Boss Cowboy. Had a conversation with him earlier today where we was just talking ball and what's going on with the team. Appreciate you, brother. I'm really, really, really excited where this team is heading. But let me just recover what happened last night and tell y'all where that thought process comes from. See, we came out last night facing probably a Hall of Fame head coach. Great head coach. Somebody smart enough to scheme open players even when you're down players. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people are trying to make us feel bad today to say, man, the Saints they were handicapped and they missing players and all this extra stuff. And I got one thing to say to that. Where was that energy 2 weeks ago? See, we played 3 games in 12 days. A gauntlet. Our players was tired. So first of all, take fatigue into consideration. Okay? That's important when discussing a football. This isn't hockey or the NBA or the MLB. 3 games in 12 days is outrageous for a football team. We got it done. We were 1-2 in those 3 games, but we got through them. But when we played Kansas City, we were down our 2 top receivers, 2 top D ends, one of our top D tackles, our left tackle was out. Multiple things were going wrong. You feel me? When we played the Raiders, we still were out our 2 top receivers. Right? Ty Smith came back, but we were out our offensive line coach because that's when the COVID outbreak started. A lot of things going on. So just consider that. But my point is, last night, the offense came out and it had its moments. Offensively, let's talk about that because I know that's what's on everybody's mind. Offensively, there was a moment in that game that let me know, oh, we just need some practice. See, you can't practice when you play 3 games in 12 days. In between those games, you just trying to heal up, get your mind right. You feel me? Especially when you have a COVID outbreak and they shut down your facility and everything's Zoom calls. And you can't practice quite how you want to because you can't get in front of positional coaches. So I could see that continuity being off last night with the offensive line, who has had the most shuffles. We've had a multiple amount of O-line combinations in the last 12 days than we had in the first 8 weeks. It's crazy to me. All kinds of shuffling. So to get through that, like I said, is an accomplishment. But last night, that drive where everybody got in on it. Amari caught a deep like a 40-yard catch. CD had a yards run after catch. It was right behind him, so it counted as a run, where he just showed everybody how elusive he is, how dynamic he is. And then you watch Michael Gallup cap it off with a toe tap and Dak with an amazing throw on all of them. And you saw just how fast, just how dynamic our offense can be. That let me know. That's all I needed to see. Because we haven't had a chance to really gel. Remember, a lot of these offensive pieces, this offensive line, those receivers, our quarterback, have not been on the field with each other. And like I said, in that 12-day span, we didn't get exactly a chance to practice. You know what I'm saying? Let's not put the Saints defense out to dry like they're not a good defense. Down some players are not. They're structurally and culturally good at defense, especially at stopping the run, which is what they did to us. But it was fine. Tony Pollard showed us just how dynamic he is. And I think last night proved as I heard in the reports today, that the team knows Zeke is hurt. Zeke is hurt. I know he ain't quite Tony Pollard as far as speed, but Zeke is hurt. He can't be normal Zeke right now. I hope that we take advantage and let Zeke rest for the Washington game. I really do. If he has to play, I hope this 10 days off helps him. But Zeke is hurt. It's obvious. On a brighter note, Tony Pollard is crazily good. He's third in this year, third in the league in yards per carry. That's amazing. Tony Pollard is as advertised. He's a beast. He's a beast. I'm happy that so he's a part of these dynamic weapons that we have. You feel me? Like, our offense is going to be fine. We're still first in yards and third in points scored. And we're 0.4 behind the Bucs. 29.6, and they're like 29 or 29.5. They're like, as you see, 3 or 4.4. So we're that close to being second in points. Like, let's not sleep on how good our offense is going to be, even with these so-called drop-off games. We'll be fine. Now let's get to the thing that I love, the point of this video. What's trending up? The defense. Yes, the defense. Now, I know the Raiders game makes you feel like trending up. The Raiders game was an anomaly because the Raiders game, the ref came out there and wanted to prove a point. He wanted to become famous. I don't know what he was doing. Or the referee crew, for that matter. The amount of flags that was thrown in that game was crazy. Anthony Brown had 100 yards almost by himself in penalty yards. It was definitely an anomaly. So the Raiders got a lot of points just because the refs was saving them. Yeah, I said it. I don't care what no one says. I said it. But outside of you look at the game sandwich in between, our defense pretty much held the Chiefs to 19. The Chiefs. That's a win. That's incredible. Then we came out and held the Saints, and I know you're going to say, well, who do the Saints have? They had some pretty dynamic, they had a dynamic receiver, I forgot his name, some little fast dude, and Sean Payton is one of the best offensive minds in the league. Those pick plays was getting us a little bit. But Dan Quinn, you got to stay on the sideline. It's a wrap for the booth. It's a wrap. We need you on the sideline. But our defense showed me yesterday that it's becoming more than just opportunistic. It can be dominant. It can be dominant. And I know we still got to work on situational running against us and stuff like that, but that'll be getting together because our front seven is going to be getting better. When I say trending in the right direction, I'm saying our defense is about to get a lot better. You about to get back Randy Gregory, Neville Gallimore, to add, and Tristan Hill in 1 week. Let me say that again. Randy Gregory, Neville Gallimore, Tristan Hill, to add to Tank Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Oso Odigizua, and Watkins. Yes. Our defensive line is about to look like something it hasn't looked like all year. We haven't been healthy on the D-line all year with all the havoc we've been causing. So we're getting all of them back. You know what I'm saying? Our secondary has been playing substantially better. Trayvon Diggs is, 9 picks? Come on, man. Our safety play has been so great. No one has had a safety gripe all year. Our safety play has been immaculate to me. I know they've had their moments, but just compared to what we used to seeing, our safeties have been great. Anthony Brown had a great game yesterday, a great bounce-back game from what he had to deal with the Raiders. Like, the defense is trending in the right direction. We're 11th in scoring defense. That can win you a championship. It can. Now, I just wanted to say this because most of the teams that do win championships, their defense have a big, substantial input to that. Last year, you know who struggled in the playoffs? Quiet as kept. Tom Brady. Yeah, I said it. The GOAT struggled. He struggled against Washington. He struggled against the other team. He struggled against Green Bay. Threw 3 picks. But his defense carried him. I'm not saying that that's Dak Prescott's future. I'm saying that having a good defense is paramount. We don't have to go into these games nervous, wondering what our defense can do. Our defense is going to get the job done because it's about to get way better. Those pieces coming back are going to be important, are going to be very important. So our defense is what I'm banking on being the, you wonder, I'm like, what's going to get us over the top? The offense is going to show up. But our defense is going to be that little that makes us go deep into the playoffs. That's how I feel. You can tell me I'm wrong. There's one person on defense I'm worried about, and that's 55. LVE, man. We'll talk about it another day. We happy today, right? We happy. But look, man, I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel great about what I've been seeing, or what I saw last night, not what I've been seeing. What I saw was a resilient team that still wasn't 100%. Amari Cooper's not 100%, and we need to work on our repetition and continuity on offense. Defensive-wise, I love the way it looked. A bunch of dogs out there. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about the team. Do y'all feel like I'm crazy? Or y'all feel like I'm with you? We trending in the right direction. A good direction heading into these divisional games. But look, y'all enjoy y'all weekend. It's your boy, Mr. Brome. Y'all know how I do. I'll probably see y'all live tomorrow evening. I holla.